Hi all, welcome to the Sorare roadmap for the winter season as they're classing it as, and quite a decent amount to be covered. And obviously the biggest talking point, as you can see right away, is Premier League 500,000k tournament. So be interesting to see what I've had a quick read just to get an idea, and like looking at it, obviously fitness and club facilities they've decided to scrap it. So fair play to them on that, because it was a very disgruntled bit. I think the reason why a lot of people weren't happy, obviously, was to do with the whole. It felt like FIFA vibe, and it was like a or FC vibe even, and it was just like fitness was just like, oh, you had to go and buy, and it just felt and it was just like not needed. So can see where they're coming from. Obviously, Sorare Pro. Like the one thing, like I don't mind how Sorare Pro goes in it, but I don't like the interface. So when you're reading like the interface to know where your teams are, like they got. But then on saying that, when I was going through it to screenshot squads for like Discords like last night or something or yesterday, it actually looked like how it should be the interface. So yeah, I'm not sure. So it's almost like the interface was right, but then not right. But who knows? I think that's what they need to address. It's kind of like get back to how the interface was, because it's easy. It's just easy to. It's making it easy to work with. Like I don't mind them having the squads on the left hand side, but if you're able, and then obviously an expanded squad screen, it's just it would be great to have the interface kind of just be. It feels like it should be a little bit more user friendly. I love how when it says Sorare Pro Sustainability and Rewards, if one thing I love, there's a few of us talk about in Discords and Twitter and whatnot and Facebook, and whatever else I've a nosy on Sorare. You get people that put out posts saying, "Oh, Sorare's dead. Oh, like this is like, oh, like instant buy and all this part." It's like, so what? Like, it's giving people the option. If a card's like 20 quid and there's basically a card went up, if Sorare put their versions up for say 20 quid, then so be it. It's like, but as it's put, it's like first owner, so it saves you having to fight to try and get the card or something. So, like, stop moaning. Like, this 500k winter competition seems interesting, running from November 25th to January 31st. Competitions offers a draw dropping $500,000 in total cash rewards distributed across competitions based on card scarcity, and rewards nearly 1,000 top lineups every week with cash prizing. So read our blog to dive into that. Right, so we've got to jump on at that as well. We will monitor your feedback, but Academy rewards no cash rewards anymore, which is fine. Like, we've came close on a number of game weeks actually, but it's just the squads that we're putting in were just extra squads. We don't mind still fielding squads in Academy, that if we're like just out of options, but something to factor in, or we then may find that this could be a way of thinning the gallery out a little bit. So, and you've also got to remember Asia and America kind of wraps up in the next couple of few weeks as well. So yeah, so it's like Challenger Europe and Champion Europe kind of get priority for like the next few months. I get the feeling this might get talked about more. 150 rewards in amateur, because obviously it's 300 for Premier League, 200 the rest. But 150 is definitely going to make people be like, it's hard enough to try and win a reward in amateur. Same with kickoff, same with specialist. Specialist is like fair play for those that can build a Premier League team or a Serie A, La Liga. Like, I don't. Like, I just don't have the funds, to the players. Yes, I have Caldrola for like Serie A, but I don't have 4 other players to fit around it, as it were. But no, I feel like the 150 for amateur will irk a little bit, because it'll make people think, oh, for new players it's like, or the ones that are just doing free to play, it's hard for them to try and get a reward in, as it were, to get a chance, as it were. So yeah, it's swings and roundabouts, I suppose. Like for me, I mainly look at like when I do the drafts for goalkeepers, I like it for 220. That's what I look at it for. So I've got my usage with the drafts, but obviously everyone is different. But I still like to have a go nonetheless. Super cap for basically the next month. So 4270 434 is, we've obviously had All Star in 270, now we're in 220. I'm intrigued if they do 240. That's going to be the interesting one. So 220, we're usually very consistent scoring wise. And also during that month there is there is at least 2 game weeks that I will have midweek. So I have a chance in a couple of those game weeks to kind of play into my advantage. One of them is match day 5 for the Asian Champions League and match day 6. So depending on what I've still got limited wise at the time, also for those midweek game weeks, then it's definitely handy to know. And it's just finishing before Christmas, so we might have a chance at rewards. I'll have to have a look at what the are for that. Obviously still tweaking it. Manager progression and ranking. Mid-December, your manager profile experience will expand with the launch of manager levels. Achievement, like new improved achievements feature. Managers can climb the ranks by completing challenges in Sorare Pro, collections, rivals when the daily game launches, and elsewhere. The goal of managers levels is to reward the long-term success of managers and allow you better personalise. Like fair play, like for me, obviously when you've done some of the achievements in the past, you got your coins and like your so rare coins, and it helped. Especially now, if you're trying to get up to the like 35k or 15k to buy a kit, to spend on a kit, I should say. But rivals, been fun. We've done a few games so far. Pretty much won every time so far, but that's just because of who we're doing, and we've been quite lucky by captaining goalkeepers in quite a few of the games. And they keep a clean sheet, so it's been quite handy. So they're getting like a good decisive and a good general score, and others are going like mids or strikers, and it's not quite went to plan for them because they've not got decisive. So that's where I'm catching them out. Instant buy feature went out on Monday. I'm generally fine with it, because sometimes if there's a player that I want or I've kept an eye on, and it's been competitive to try and buy, or they're just a little bit steep at the time, sometimes if an instant buy version pops up, you're laughing. So let's have a quick look at the private league section. It's an actual Sorare. So public leagues, super cap limited. It's here we go. Right, so 5 rare cards, 4,330 limited cards. So basically finishing the top 4330, I suppose, and you get yourself a reward. That's a couple of weeks time. 270, obviously we are 7,100 at the moment. We've had 3 okay scoring weeks, 356, 287, 298. We've had 367, so we've got the weekend, and then 424. Why 418? We never put a team in for that. Sorry, I was going to say. Leaderboards. Let's see, 356, 287, 298. So giving us a total of 941. Out the equation at the moment, but we'll get there. Maybe get one good scoring week that puts us right into contention, and we'd be laughing. But with 2 game weeks to go, it's going to be tricky, but we'll give it a good go nonetheless. And the last wee bit was to do with here. Read our blog to deep dive in it. So introducing Sorare's Premier League Winter Competition to play for 500k. So it's a festive tournament. Game week schedule. So competition runs every weekend. The Premier League has fixtures starting matchday 13 November 25th 2023 and concluding matchday 22 January 31st. This covers a total of 11 game weeks including the Boxing Day fixtures. Please note that the following Premier League matches will not be covered as some fall outside of weekend game weeks and one is rescheduled due to the Club World Cup for Man City. Managers must build their 5-player lineup within a 270 point cap, which is based on a player's last 15, and only Premier League players are covered in this. Minimum 23-24 season cards needed is 4 limiteds. Rewards per game week is 13,550. Cash rewards is 135,500. So yeah, so we need to suddenly get 4 limited 23-24 cards. Yeah, good luck with that. Managers can enter up to 3 lineups, 15 cards each game week. We're excited to give managers the opportunity to choose different lineup strategies as they vie for bragging rights. The competition exclusively offers cash prizes. There will be no card rewards. Here are the prize pools in more details. Limited, basically first to 800th is cash rewards. So 800 for better gets you $8. Then 150th gets you $60. 15th is 300. Top 4 in unique is 500, 1300, 2 grand, 3 grand. This winter competition will be supported by a number of special giveaways, market events and marketing campaigns. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be doing this because I probably will not spend money on 23-24 limiteds, and like deep down like ain't gonna, like, I've got to make it happen. I'd have to be smart on who I buy, and you suddenly might have to then consider buying like 20 limiteds because you end up maybe want to do specialist. So you're in like a real catch-22 where you're kind of snookered really. But yeah, I'm not really like, it's good for extra money if you've got a team that's going to get you, say, top 800 for limited every week, or top 150 or top 15, or whatever competition you're going for. Everyone can only play within their means at the end of the day. Like, I may do it only because of some of the rares that I have I'm maybe looking to offload, but we'll have a think about it. Let me know, folks, with everything that we've read. I say there's some good stuff, some bad stuff, but it's like anything. It's not like, this is great, but at the same time, when I'm someone that's not got top 5 league players, I'm not as like, it doesn't initially bother me, but like, I'll at least query about like the Premier League players that I may or may not have, or may or may not consider, I should say, to see if it is at least worth giving it a go. But anyways, let me know, folks, if you're going to do this competition and all that kind of good stuff, and thoughts about like the managers, achievement stuff, and Super Cap 220, but quite a lot in the end. That when you kind of break it all down. But have a good one, folks. Take it easy all, and I will catch you all later.